Good morning, Shaun. There's been a number of announcements this week for Noble Helium, led by the leadership changes. Talk me through that.
Yeah, thanks, Gareth. You're right, it has been a busy week. And I guess with every small organisation, one of the huge challenges is resourcing and people resources. And, we're in that boat as well. And so what we've tried to do here is to reorganise ourselves a little bit to get some round pegs in round holes, so people are really focused on the things where they add value and can be really effective for us. So the changes, I'm going to take over looking after the budget, corporate, that sort of stuff. Justin's going to really focus now back in on his core skills, being the exploration side of things and the new opportunities that we can identify through the Helium Atlas. And we're incredibly lucky to get Alf Garnett, or Professor Alf Garnett, who's going to lead the appraisal program for the Mbelele site. Just great timing that he's retired from his job at the university and has got some time available, so that's a great win for us.
Now, as much as you don't like talking about yourself, this isn't your first rodeo. You helped lead Arrow Energy from a small $20 million market cap company to a $3.5 billion takeover target by Shell and PetroChina. Do you see similarities between what you're doing with Noble and that Arrow experience?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that much like the coal seam gas story, we were opening a new province. There's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of doubters, and it's very similar here. I mean, the evidence is overwhelming that this is a prolific helium producing province. We've just scratched the surface with a couple of shallow exploration wells. There's a lot more to do, and hopefully we'll be overnight success like Arrow, but with less than the 10 years of work it took there.
The gas cap announcement this week certainly sounds very exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, to begin with, we were quite conservative about our estimates on what we thought we had there. And unfortunately, as the way the rig was set up, first hole in that basin, we weren't in a position to test that when we saw it initially in that well. But certainly to go back now, the guys have gone back, integrated all of the well data with our existing seismic and other depth data, etc., and been able to really more accurately map what we think the potential of that gas cap is. And at this point looking very promising, and certainly has the potential to get us down the path to monetisation, which is obviously a goal of ours. It's all good finding it, but turning it into money is the key thing.
Now, the gas cap is just scratching the surface at North Rukwa. Just how vast is the reservoir at the project?
Yeah, I think that the evidence, not just from us, but from Helium 1, who are drilling to the south of us, the Geological survey, historical data from hot springs, etc. All the evidence is very pointed that this is a prolific helium producing system, and we obviously saw that in our wells as well. We only drilled the top third of the basin, so just the lake beds. There's several other zones deeper. And definitely those are targets for the longer term for us that we need to work on. And part of Justin's role, moving now to more focus on exploration, is to really work those up to drillable status and get ourselves positioned to do something on that front. But yeah, it's little doubt this is a unique, prolific helium producing system, unlike anything else in the world.
Now, in a perfect world, it may well be that you can monetise that gas cap. What would that involve?
So obviously the appraisal work that we're about to do going forward, just to actually sample that gas and flow it. That'll then give us a basis for a commercial development. The great thing here is obviously it's reasonably shallow. It's fully on the shores of Lake Rukwa, so fairly simple development concept that'd be required. And obviously the key thing that we're working on at the moment is to sourcing some more fit for purpose equipment for the type of activity we need to do here that's going to be significantly lower cost than the drilling, exploration drilling that we needed to do. So bringing all those things together, and then in conjunction with that, we're obviously talking to offtake partners who are looking to or offering to fund the downstream capex and take control of all logistics and so on. So we'll just be looking at the field development component. So all the bits that we need are all there, and hopefully all come together this year.
Now, the Mbelele project is shaping up well, but realistically that's just one of up to 10 leads at North Rukwa.
Yep.
So really the potential is significant.
Yeah, and not only is it 1 to 10 leads in North Rukwa, it's 1 of 4 basins that we've got our foot on within Tanzania. And you know, the reason we started in the North Rukwa was not necessarily because we thought it was the best location, but there was historical data that gave us a great head start down there. And again, coming back to sort of Justin's change in role, now that's an area that we want to focus on as well, is starting to do some early exploration work on some of the other acreage that we hold, just to unlock some of the value that we think exists there as well.